I think we have to be very careful in assessing the influence of external actors and in identifying this as a proxy conflict. I think there is potential for the Syrian conflict to become a proxy conflict. I don't think we're there yet. We have a lot of regional actors vying for influence over, as you pointed out, both the regime and the opposition. But I'm not sure that the support they're providing for the armed groups, for some of these armed groups, really translates directly into influence on the part of these external actors. What we've seen is that because fighters on the ground understand that if they appeal for funding to wealthy individuals in the Gulf who may support Salafist groups, if they make a video of themselves holding up a flag of Jabhat al-Nusra, they can get money from these guys. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're buying influence along with the funding they're providing. But there's no question that what we've seen in Syria is the growing regionalization of the conflict. There's been increasing spillover of violence into Lebanon, into Iraq, into Turkey, even a little bit into Jordan. And we're seeing a lot of violence spill into Syria from neighboring countries as fighters move across borders. And all of this has the potential to expand the effects of the Syrian conflict beyond Syria's own borders. And we're beginning to see some of that as well. So even while this may not yet be a full-fledged proxy war, even while this conflict today remains largely contained within Syria, the possibilities exist because of regionalization, because of how much more sectarian the conflict is becoming, that it could spill over and become a broader confrontation, much more regional in its character. And that's something that I also think we need to be worrying about and trying to prevent actively as much as we can.